Shit. Man. What are we talking about?
We were talking about fuck. Where were we?
Religion. Religion is also good because it does give people morals in a certain sense. Like I think a lot of people also don't know how to not tie religion with the person. So like, no, Hitler he killed a lot of people, and he
Yeah,
said he was Christian. That doesn't mean that okay, Christianity is bad because he did that thing. Probably wasn't even Christian to be all along. You know what I mean? Like the Bible isn't telling the dude to go kill these people, but
yeah.
that's
No,
how easy it is. And I think a lot of people really don't know how to differentiate the person from the religion. And I think also it's good because it does give you a set moral system. Because like you said, you should live morals off how you want to be or whatever. I think that's what you said, right? How did you say it?
I think it should be more of your personal morals. Like you should just want to be a good person
I
than just being a good person because a book told you to.
I get that, right? But when we say like, okay, be a good person, good and bad is all up to what the person wants to be. So
Yeah, no, I
to
feel that.
someone, raping someone could be a good thing.
Oh,
Like they
crazy.
may come from a place where they think women are less than men. So to them, raping may be good. Just like some places they allow incest. It all
Yeah.
depends on where you come from. So that's why I feel like it's also good because it gives you a good moral compass for most part. And I think a lot of people, like I said, hey, look at a person who does something wrong. It's like, okay, well, he's Muslim or he's Christian, he's Buddhist or whatever. So that must make the religion wrong because he does this. But it's like, they never told him to do that. He runs outside and
No,
kills
yeah, I feel
someone.
that.
That ain't got nothing to do with the book. Some niggas just
No, I feel
crazy.
that. The thing is, I understand. No, I get what you're saying completely. Like, a religion is something to get you on the right track for morals. Is what you're saying?
I feel that. Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's what it. I think religion is a good thing for certain people
For certain people, yeah.
because it does. What you said is right. Like, it does set you on the right path to actually have morals. Because as a human, like, people's morals, of good and bad, are different. I understand that completely. What I think is crazy is the fact that like some people are so deep into it, they're willing to like go crazy for the religion. Like they damn near turn it into a cult. What you were saying
That's
is
what I'm
like
saying. It has
is like
some
yeah.
people are crazy. Like I get like some people think like I don't think Sharia law should be in America. That's just not for the people here.
What is that?
It's like Islamic law. Like you know you can't be gay,
Oh,
you're not
okay.
supposed to drink, smoke, all this stuff like that. That's just not for this country. That's just I mean like that's just not for this country. But some people are like that. Like how the movies say, oh if you don't follow Sharia law, they're gonna kill you. Like I don't think that should be how it be. That's crazy, especially here. You know what I mean?
If you say
But
like
in
when
some
you,
place like
just for future when you say like shit about religion, I have no clue about like religion, so you might have to explain it to me a little bit.
but like that's my point, and people will be like, "Oh, well, the religion's bad because he's killing someone." Like in the movie, Prison Break, the season they made, the last one, he was supposed to break out to somebody who was really bad because he was gonna help the country.
Yeah.
But he was a terrorist, so it's like he was damn near a terrorist. Like he was trying to enforce Sharia law, and I don't think Sharia law should be enforced by death. You know what I mean? I don't think
Yeah.
that.
No.
A lot of people don't think. I can go to my Muslim friend down the block. I can go to the mosque right there. I guarantee you can ask them, we should start killing people who don't believe what we believe. They're gonna tell you no. That's crazy. But then you have people like that, and you also have different denominations. You know what I mean? Like I'm a Sunni Muslim.
Yeah.
That's Sunni Muslim. They're different types, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like Shia, where Shia like they do a little bit more stuff. Like they be on their chest and it's like and certain things. I don't really know too much into that. But they do that. We don't do that. So someone may watch that and be like, okay, all Muslims are. They might think that's crazy. So they may be like, all Muslims crazy. Like, but one, Sunnis don't even do that. That has nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? We ain't got.
Yeah.
I can do what they do. That has nothing to do with us. But it's like, a lot of people just can't differentiate the person from what like their religion is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of it's more so like people are making broad assumptions is what you're trying to say. Like they're not actually looking into it; they're just making assumptions
I
that
don't think
are
it's for
vast and
everywhere. I don't
broad.
think like people here should be focused on Syria. Like maybe in Africa, not by death, but a lot of the rules can apply there. Not by death, of course. And here,
Yeah.
it's just not for the people here. Like I feel like
Yeah, because our society is different. It doesn't fit our society.
exactly. I don't think it's for everybody. You know, I think it's punishable by death, but at the same time, I still got to vote for it because I am a Muslim about it. So that's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah, no. One thing about religion that I never understood though is like I was saying earlier, like religion is supposed to be like a good thing, but it was so crazy back then that they were killing other people because their religion was different.
That's super crazy. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Well, that was everybody in the religion back then. That's what I'm saying. Like back then, it was everybody. That was everybody's religion. Because if you weren't that religion, you were gonna die.
I was gonna say that's crazy though. I don't believe that. Like I'm cool with gay people.
No, I don't believe that.
People,
No, I know. What you're saying. You think like everyone's religion is up to them. I understand that completely. I agree with that completely. I think everyone is their own person. They should be able to do what they want.
But I get what you're saying. Like back in the day,
I don't
like really going crazy about it.
Yeah, back in the day, religion was absolutely crazy. It was damn near cult. It wasn't even like nothing to be happy about or like crazy about. Like, especially like I know we took history in high school. And they talk about like how they went to Africa and they killed the people that didn't want to join their religion. Like if you didn't go to their religion, they killed you. Like that's just crazy to me.
But it's true. But it's like I said, the book doesn't tell people to go kill people. Some people just get carried away with their religion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm not saying religion is bad. I just say, as me personally, I don't agree with it, and I think a big part of that is knowing the past of how it was built, and knowing that like you don't even know if what they're saying is true or happened, or
That's what you mean.
if it's fiction or who wrote it or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could all be fake, but I mean that's just the point of faith. That's why it's called faith. You gotta have faith in what you believe in.
I absolutely believe in a higher power. I don't want anybody to think I'm like an atheist. I believe in a higher power. I believe in Jesus. Like I believe in that. I just don't think religion is my thing.
I feel like that's just how some people are. I feel like that's how I was
like
before.
I literally have a Jesus candle looking over my house. Like I have a Jesus candle in that motherfucker. Like, I'm a religious person, or not a religious person, but I'm a.
You believe in
I fear. I don't fear it. I just believe in a higher power. Like I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. Like I used to go to church, not against my own will, but I used to go. But I think the thing that I can't get behind religion is, like I said, that like the bringing of it, of how everything happened back when religion was like ruling the world. And I know like what you're saying is like we've evolved as a society and we've evolved as humans to like realize like this is wrong, this is not how it should be. And I completely agree with you. Like religion is a good thing for many people. It sets like the straightaway and the boundaries for morals. It like sets people on the right path. But one thing I don't understand is like the book thing. Like you don't know what they're saying is true, and I know you said faith, but like
I get that.
How could you guys have faith in something that there's no like basis other than faith? Like there has to be some kind of like something.
Well, I think for what? Like, yeah, you're right. You think there should be more than just faith. But I think like one, of course, when you're born, that can be a big influence. And two, it's like no one wants to go to hell, right? A lot of people don't, at least. So it's like,
yeah, no, I don't think.
And you gotta read the books too. Like the books, as people explain to you, some religions sound beautiful, so that can destroy other people in certain ways. And you're right, but if it's flaws, it's like for me, like what do I do? Everything, like the things I'm supposed to do. These are things I think I'm not supposed to smoke or drink. I never was a starter. I wasn't a smoker or drinker. But at the same time, I still don't believe anyone should smoke or drink even before I was religion. Okay. It makes it so people should be married.
That's like me. Like I'm not religious, but I don't think smoking and drinking is right. But I think that because of scientific reasons. Yeah, and like
but it also states
moral reasons.
Yeah, in the book it states some.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying like religion is like you shouldn't do it because religion is scientific. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm trying to compare like what you're saying. Like has religion has set your morals as to my morals as just like being a human, not religious.
Well, I'm saying like even inside the book it does have some things that are like men aren't supposed to wear gold in Islam because only girls are because they can get into your skin like the I can't explain it, but scientifically proven like girls know how their periods work, so the things that get in your skin through the gold it can go out through that way, whereas in men it can't.
Yeah.
So like just like that we're not supposed to wear gold for that. We're not supposed to wear. You're not supposed to do anything that can really intoxicate you. They can cause you don't want to do things like that. So.
See, that's what I think too. Like that, I see religion how that could be right because in my thinking is I don't want to drink because okay, I'm gonna just state my reasons because you know I'm not religious. I've stated that, but like the reason for me not drinking is because my little brother, I don't know if you know this, but he has spina bifida.
I don't know what
You know what that is? It's basically a problem with his spine. Like he can't control his bladder and he can't control like his bowel movements. So he's had surgeries and shit, and he was born with one liver or one kidney. So he can't consume alcohol or he'll die. And so obviously my dad drinks because, well, my dad is the man, like, and he's not. I'm not trying to say my dad's an alcoholic. My dad's not an alcoholic.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, he just drinks. Like, as an occasional, like, everybody occasionally drinks. It's like a thing, like a normal thing. But because my little brother can't drink, and my dad and my brother drink, I don't drink because I want to show my little brother like life can be fun without drinking.
Yeah.
I don't want him to feel like he's exiled because he can't do it.
I feel
So
that.
that's why I personally don't drink. Now, as for drugs, I don't do drugs because that fucks up your brain. It makes you do shit like you don't even know you're doing. Like, it messes you up. Drugs mess you up. That's why I don't do it. As someone who's not religious.
Like I said, like you said, just say, like I said, like the things I don't smoke or drink, right? And this is my point. Like, let's say, right? This is what I do in my life. I pray 5 times a day. That takes, and all total, let's just say, 10 to 20 minutes max. That's max.
Yeah.
So that's 10 to 20 minutes out of your day. You just gotta get up and pray. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. So, do the washroom, and you just go pray. It's nothing crazy. You're not supposed to drink or smoke. Drink or smoke. So, before you gotta really, we're not supposed to free mix with girls.
What does that mean?
We're not supposed to be around them too much. You don't have to be.
Oh, okay.
Because it stops, like, unless, like,
Well, I think in society that's kind of hard.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm trying to say here. I don't think that should be serious. Like, I'm like, you can work with someone and you can be in a group with them, but like, I shouldn't be texting you at 12 o'clock at night. Like, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But like I'm saying, like in today's society as teenagers, like that's gonna happen.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Society.
but I mean, like, if you go to Africa, that doesn't happen. Well, some parts. But in some parts, it's like.
Well, yeah, because that's the society, though. That's what I'm trying to like. I think I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like in our society, it's different because our society, but in Africa, it's different because that's what they do and that's what they've done. That's what they've evolved to do. We're not evolved, but like that's what their society has become.
But
I understand that.
But you see,
I completely understand that.
So like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying like, okay, I'm saying, let's say Israel. Like I said, those things I don't do. There's certain clothing you're not supposed to wear. I don't know which ones they are. I forgot, but I don't wear them.
See, like that's the kind of stuff I was hinting towards. Like
that.
I think that like that being so strict on every single thing, I think that's crazy.
I would have to read the book to know why that's that. But
I think
I can't speak on
I
that
think
right
that's cultish almost. Like I'm not trying to disrespect your
No, I get
religion.
what you're
I
saying.
absolutely
I mean,
respect
it's a
your
different
religion.
point of view,
But
you
I
know
think
what I
it's almost I think it's almost cultish when everything is so strict that if you don't do it, you have to fear that you're going to hell because you didn't do it.
For us,
You know what I'm saying?
For
Or
us-
you have to go to your pray like, God, please don't do this something wrong to me. I did it
get
on
that.
accident. Like
I
you
get
know?
that. For us,
Like that's crazy.
we believe He's the
Yeah.
most merciful. So you could do almost all you have to do is pray. Other than that, you can still get into heaven. So that's why people say, don't judge
Yeah.
no one because you never know. It's not us for us to judge. We're not supposed. That's another thing we can't do. We can't bad talk people.
Yeah, as
We're not supposed to do that.
someone who's not religious, I'd really try hard not to judge because you have no clue what people are
But
going
like, yeah, like we said, we're not here to judge. Only Allah could judge. We're not. That's not our place. So pretty much
Yeah.
means like someone could be sinning, but we're not gonna know if he's gonna go to hell. He could still go to heaven, depending on because like like I can give you an example. Like some girls can't wear their hijab. They're supposed to, but some can't
Yeah.
because they're in places where men are bad, right? Like some places where like if you wear your hijab, you may get beat up and stuff. Some people bully people like that. That's just how it is. Some places.
Okay, yeah. So like discrimination.
Yeah,
against that
discrimination.
religion.
Or like you may have very strict parents. Like if they're Christian, and let's say you become Muslim, they may be very pissed at that or some shit like that, right? Right? You may even get some people.
Yeah,
get
like
kicked out
if you
before.
have like. Yeah, okay, I understand
Like
that.
so it could be like domination like that. So people may be like, oh, she's not wearing her hijab. She's a bad Muslim. She's going to hell. Whole time, she can get one of the highest.
Hold
places.
on. what you're remember, you know what you're just saying right now, like how like if your parents are Christian but you become Muslim, like your Christian parents will hate you.
That could happen here.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's kind of crazy that like
I look
if
at.
you're not that religion, the other religions look at you crazy, like you're wrong.
I think.
That's one thing I've never understood is that the religions they don't line up and they don't like they don't agree with each other, which is something I really don't understand.
Let me say this that point. I think it's something like especially like higher up people, they don't hate other religions. It's more like let's say like this. I'm your parents and you're my child. Of course, if I'm Christian, I'm Muslim. I'll just use Muslim because I am. Let's say I'm Muslim. I think this is the right way. But you, as a kid, you tell me, no, I believe this is the right way, right? Not everyone knows, like I said, not everyone knows how to manage. Not everyone knows how to manage their emotions the right way. So some people just get pissed. It's like, I need you to follow me. Like you know, how some people like when you don't listen. Like let's say that your kid keeps running in the street, you may have to pop him if he doesn't listen. If you have to keep on telling him, you might pop him.
Pop him is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like pop, like hit him in the hand, hit him in the mouth, something like a little tap.
Yeah, no, I know what
you
you're
know
saying.
What I mean? Something like that, so he won't keep doing it, right? And it's like, to you, of course, like I said, I'm Muslim. To me, I wouldn't just for my kid, but like if I'm Muslim, right, I may think it's the right way. You're telling me no. So in our eyes, we're going two different places. You know what I mean? So it's like to me, some people just don't know how to manage their emotions. For me personally, though, I don't think I would ever disown my kids, no matter what. The only thing a way I would ever get pissed, like really pissed at my kids, is if you are in a religion, but you're disrespecting it. Like you can't be gay and Muslim. That's just a fact, yo. That's just not gonna happen, bro. It just doesn't work like that.
So if your child is gay, like he can't be Muslim?
I don't want you to be Muslim and gay. That's just my opinion. I think you
so
can.
What you you won't disown your child if he's gay, but you just don't think he should be like you don't think he should be that religion because
I don't think he should be.
Or they're gay. I should say they're gay.
I feel like that's disrespecting because that's like a really big
I understand that.
Like most religions are not with gay people. So it's like I feel like yes, I'm against that, but I guess I don't think I would ever really disown my kid, especially because my mom has always had my back no matter what. So it's like for me, I feel like I would never leave my kids to stranded, no matter what most of the situation. Of course, like if they rape someone or something like that, I mean you're gonna go a far distance. I just don't think I can like let go of my kids. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like people may think that's fucked up, like oh your kid hurt somebody. And yes, I agree. I wouldn't keep them in my house. I wouldn't shelter them. I wouldn't give them money and stuff. But like, if I might talk to them once a year or a couple times a year. Like, I would never. I don't think I could ever just like leave my kid. That's just my opinion.
I think it's to an extent though. For me, like if my kid is like, cause as you know, like I really respect women. I think women are some of the most amazing people on the planet. I think they contribute so much that like we disregard because we think it's not something that's important, or because like what people say online, like hey, women are trash and like they're only here to take your money. I think we disregard a lot of what women do and like what women can do. Like if you're sad, like you could literally find, or like not sad, but if you're on the edge of like basically ending your life, let's say, and you find a girl that makes you feel loved and like cares for you, you're no longer gonna want to end your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that the fact that like women, not even like, I'm not gonna say women, but like, well, I will say women. I think women are so disregarded in today's society because of what women do today. But I think women play such a huge part in men's like mental health and like men's like not safety, but like comfortability in life. That like we shouldn't do some crazy shit to them. Like that's what, like if my kid does some crazy shit to a girl, like I will disown my kid. Because if you're a man and you do something that like you should not do to a woman, like I will disown you as my kid. Because I know what kind of, like I know we should like we should praise women, and I'm not saying like we should praise like women that show their ass on the internet.
I know what you mean.
But like, yeah, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like we should praise women, give them like the respect like a human deserves, like damn near maybe more than if you were to give a man. Like I think women are amazing, like, and like you made the point earlier, like when people cheat, like they keep them around because they cook, they clean, like some do that, right? And that's like a beautiful thing about women, is like they're willing to do that for a man, if the man's there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like women are it's amazing. I think it's amazing what women can do for a man, and like I think it's amazing what the chemical bonds and like the chemistry in the brain and the neurons do, like when you meet somebody that you love. So I think like in the terms of like disowning your kid, I think taking it too far for me is like doing anything that you shouldn't do to a woman as a man. Or even if your daughter's gay and she like beats up her girl, like that's still like crazy.
That's what to me. I feel like yes, I would understand why someone would disagree with them. I feel like I just can't like just completely block out my kid unless I'd be like maybe if they did that like 2 or 3 times, then I'd be like, alright, bro, yeah, you gotta go. I wouldn't have to. I
think more than once, yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't be around me, of course. They wouldn't be around my other kids. Like shit like that, no. Yeah. But yeah, I just wouldn't like. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have that. Of course, I wouldn't have had around my kids. But I don't think I'd ever let my kids go. And on the women thing like that, I guess another reason I'm saying like let's say religion's fake. Our thing also teaches us that. So you're supposed to respect your mothers out of the most respect.
Yeah, I have the most respect for my mother. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, you
see, and that's the thing. Like even without religion though, like I respect my mother. That's what I'm trying to like.
I'm not saying you need religion, but that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say it is false.
No, you're saying like it definitely helps people figure out the right morals for life. Is what you're saying, right? Like it can help you.
Like you said, like why be the religion, right? The scientific shit and all that, right? I'm saying like, let's say, right, and you're saying, well, you guys don't know, and I'm like, yes, we have faith. Like, we have so much faith in the book. Just like at the end of the day, if we're wrong, we still are doing good things. It's not telling us to do nothing crazy. It's like I said, they say Jenna's like heaven too much. You have to fear your mother. So like you're never supposed to fear your mother. Always supposed to be nice to her. You can like literally get, I guess, you can go to hell for necessarily doing bad things like to your mother. Like you know what I mean? You can get real trouble for like doing something to your mother. Women are some of the most scary things in our religion.
Step rider.
And I think that's really good. A really good part of religion, like your religion. I think I really agree with that part in your religion.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying okay, yeah, I'm saying like, but at the same time, let's say we're wrong. We still live a good life. Now, of course, some Muslims do. No, Lord knows what. I can't. You know, I can't say for every Muslim they're doing whatever they. Some people just do whatever the hell they want and just say, okay, we're Muslim at the same time. Right, because we're not. If you can't call another Muslim, not supposed to call another Muslim kafir. That's like saying you're not Muslim. That's just saying you're a normal person, right? You don't believe in what we're You're not supposed to call another person. Because, like I said, we're not supposed to judge.
That's one thing I don't understand though. Is like sometimes, like I know you're saying like it's some people, but like I feel like that some people really sets a bad example for the fact that like it makes religion seem like it's making people hate other religions though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Where and then you also have don't mind what bad things about religion. It's like, oh, this religion said this religion said that. But it's like if you really look at it, if you really look at the book and what it said, it's like, well, that's not what it meant. It'd be clear to see that's not what it meant, but people like to just throw that out, just like churches tear down other religions. Like, for what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that. No, I definitely agree with that, like, religion. Like, I definitely agree with the points you're making. As you know, I respect your religion. I'm just not a religious person.
I get that.
But I'm just making the comparison. I'm making the comparison that, like, because you said that, like, religion is a good thing because it can set people on the right path because people don't know the right and wrongs. But I'm just trying to show the comparison of like I'm not religious, but I just had good role models in my life. So I'm trying to compare. I'm just trying to show the comparison of like what good role models can do for you and what like compared to what religion can do for you.
Also, if you're religious, you still want good role models. Good role models can take you so far.
No, I completely. I'm just saying like even without religion, good role models. It's like. Because a lot of the things you're saying in religion is things I do that when I'm not even religious. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I respect women, I don't judge people. Like this is stuff I do without religion, but it's just because I've had good moral models. But that's what I'm just trying to compare. I'm not trying to disrespect your your religion at all. Yeah. I'm just showing my point of view compared to yours. That's all I'm doing.
And I get that.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
That's what I'm saying. Though, like, like I also don't like the Muslims who sit outside all day and wait for people who obviously don't know too much about their religion to come there and just argue with her. You know what I mean? It's like, he obviously doesn't know what he's talking about, bro. Just like, I don't want some dude sitting in my face questioning me a whole bunch of shit about her. It's like, I don't know the most, man. I'm be honest with you. I just don't. Simple. I don't. Like, I'm not gonna sit in front of people I know. And I would hate for someone to be sitting in my face, like, just trying to argue with me about it. It's like, dude, like, you obviously study way more about your book than I do. Or you have a lot more, you know, a lot more knowledge. And that's why I like people like that either. Like, I don't like people. I would never force our religion on anybody. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, no, I definitely agree that forcing religion is not something that should be done.
but like, that's what I was trying to say.
Because I just think it doesn't line up with some people's lives, like a religion doesn't.
Yeah, true. That's my main point. That's my point, though. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you said, why do we believe in a book and why do we put so much faith in it? Is because at the end of the day, if we're wrong, then we're wrong. We treated people. We did a good life. We treated people good. We people who followed the book, you know, how it's supposed to go. We did our life good. We you know, we factor in Ramadan teaches us restraint. You know what I mean? You only do it 1 month.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's another thing. 1 month out of 11, that's not crazy. You know what I mean?
So explain to me Ramadan. Explain that to me.
Well,
Like
of course,
as
fast.
like I'm not trying to. Yeah, I know you guys fast. I know what it is, but like, what is the basis of it? Like, what does?
To make it feel for other people.
Are you able to
like, for one,
explain?
not all of it, but for like one part of it is like we need to feel for like homeless people or people who don't have as much as we do. Because not everyone can eat every day. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to make you restrained. Of course, then it's supposed to show you.
So
So many different languages.
it's trying to show you like, or it's trying to
Well, there's
basically what
multiple
you're saying is
reasons
it's
for
trying
it,
to
but
tell
that's like
you,
one of them. Like,
well, no, I know, but like, yeah, one of them. But I'm trying to like
Amaranth
explain. I'm trying to
always
like put
said
it
you
into
tied
words
her
I can
hair.
really like truly understand
Wonder where
and
he
relate
ended
to.
up.
So like you're saying like it's to relate to people that have less than you.
so yeah, something like that. Like I said, not everyone has the same as much as you, right? Like I go to the kitchen right now, get a full plate of food. Do it outside.
Yeah.
He don't got that, right? So things like that. Another thing is you're supposed to get closer to God during that year. Like once that, not year, but that month. Once that month happens, it's a really religious month. I forgot how it became, but it is a very religious month. I know you get more good deeds when you do it, when you're doing good stuff during then. And you're, like during then you're supposed to be closer to God. Like there's one prayer you can only do. This is a prayer you can only do during Ramadan. Tawali or how you pronounce
Okay, I
it?
see.
That's what it's called. Like sometimes when I'm
Why?
like, it's like Ramadan comes.
You're telling me this.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like Ramadan comes,
I was like, you asking me? I have no clue.
I probably won't get on too much that night because I'm probably going with my friends to the mosque just to pray because it only comes around once a year. And like I said, these things they don't. It's like one. You're supposed to get closer to God. It's supposed to like restraint too, like so you gotta be normally still resistant. You're supposed to show your truth for God. Like, you're supposed to cut out most pretty much haram stuff. Haram is sins, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what haram is. Like haram. Yeah, I know what that
You know what I mean? So you're supposed to, like, especially during that month, people start deleting TikTok. Like, people should already, like, Ramadan, you shouldn't, I mean, you should be doing all this stuff already. But that's what people are true like.
Yeah.
Like, people delete TikTok, you don't know music, things of that sort, you know what I mean? You don't, no one's you're tripping if you're smoking or freelancing with other girls. You're tripping. Like, that's why there was a party after
and freelancing is where you're just hanging out with girls.
yeah, you're not
Past like with no.
you're not supposed to get out and talk something like that. You're supposed to be like normally, like if you like I think out there, you're only supposed to talk to like normally talk to them, but another person's busy. So make sure that
Hey,
nothing
Wanzu,
sketchy
what's going on?
And also, that also
Yeah.
people from being heartbroken. You know what I mean? Because like you can't play around with the face. The only way normally for you, if you ever want to talk to her, you need to talk to her dad. Normally, like if you talk to a real religious girl, the only thing normally will say there, walk up to her and say, "Can I get your baba's number?" That's how they call their father, or something like that. I get your father's number so we can like get out on it. That's normally how you go to it.
Yeah.
You have to go through the parents. So it's like if you really want to talk to somebody, I can't do that. What up, girl? It's like, dude, fuck her and boom, drop her. It's like I gotta go through your parents. We gotta go through all this. It's like, yeah, your parents have to meet
See,
my
and
parents.
I really respect that.
So it's like, oh, how do your parents look at you now? Because your parents had to meet this girl's parents too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
things of that sort. So
See, I really respect that.
I'm saying like that's
I do
another
respect
thing.
that a
Like
lot.
it's like if we're wrong. But at the end of the day, if we're right,
I
we're
see
gonna
what
go
you're trying to
ahead.
prove though. Like
If we're wrong,
I'm not. You know, I'm not
I'm not
disagreeing with
trying-
you.
I'm not
I think a
disagreeing.
lot
I'm
of
just
you're
saying
saying
my
is like. Yeah. What you're saying is, I completely agree. Your religion is doing a lot of like.
it's like
a lot of
it's rather be taking it hard.
Like it's not telling you to do bad stuff. It's trying to put you on the right path for a good like
Why?
healthy lifestyle. Yeah.
But like I said, it's Muslims who do what they want. Like you have like he's a Muslim, but he's a lot of things not supposed to. Alright? You should tell that I think he's a Muslim. You're not supposed to really be doing music. To be honest, you're not supposed to. So that's more because it can influence how you feel. Like if you're sad, some people may play sad music. It makes you feel way sadder. You know what I mean? Like you said, I don't know how you listen to raw wave all day. It makes me feel way worse. You know what I mean? Like music can influence your action. We had music called Nasheed. It's pretty much music with no beat, and it's like really, it talks about good things. You know what I mean? Just like another thing we're supposed to do. You're not to. I think it's a major sin to. It's a bad like. A major sin is gambling. That's why I say I love to gamble, but I don't gamble.
Yeah, I like watching gambling, but even I know it's morally wrong.
Yeah, it's morally wrong. Also, because they take no matter what. Everyone's losing something. Someone's losing something. You get my point? That's one of the reasons. Most people, of course, like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable. But like I said, that's one reason. Someone's always gonna lose something when they're gambling. So you make it richer, but you're profiting off another. Or you're not supposed to do interest either. Like if you give me $1, or if I give you $1, I'm not supposed to tell you in a year, okay, you gotta pay me $2 since you took $2. I can't do that.
I'm sorry, Wanted. I'm playing solo right now. Maybe another.
I don't know the reason necessarily behind that. Like I said, I have to get more into that. But like if I give you money, I have to give the same amount back. I can't take more from you or take less.
Yeah.
So
to add on to that take more and less thing, what do you think about donating to churches? Do you think that's morally right, or what do you think about that?
A mosque or a church? What's the equal? I don't know about this. But for me,
I'm gonna sound crazy, like disrespectful right now.
I mean, it's
but a mosque is like a church for Muslims, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's what people think. Yeah.
Because I was raised. I think my mom was Catholic, but I was baptized to be Mormon. Now, obviously, I'm not religious. My mom made me do it when I was younger. So I attended Mormon like churches, and I was baptized to be Mormon. But I don't claim that religion.
Yeah.
Like, not that I don't claim that religion, but like I'm just not that religion.
Yeah. But yeah, like when you went there, they were saying you actually give money for Palestine and shit like that. Like I don't have a problem with money donating to mosques. I know that they're just not gonna go buy no crazy stupid stuff you're not supposed to. Because then like that's scamming. That's amazing.
Well, yeah.
Especially if you're scamming people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have you seen those stories about like those pastors, like the big pastors in big churches, how they get the donated money and then they have like these big ass houses and like these private jets? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's bad.
As someone who is religious.
Very bad because of the scamming thing. Like I don't think sending money to your church is bad, but I mean, like I said, like that person right there is making Christians look bad, or whoever religion they're in. That's smart, but I see this person.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't know how to take it apart. So it's like when you're looking at this, like, well, why would I want to give money to our church? They can go do what he did. It's like whole time the church ain't really need the money to the wise part, and they try to praise the Lord. Like our mosque would even be a church. Our mosque is down the street.
Yeah, is there such thing as this is gonna sound crazy, but isn't there such thing as a Christian Muslim or something like that? No. No. What am I thinking of? No, yeah. Bro, I'm just saying what I think I've heard in the past.
I'm just saying, like, that's two different religions.
Yeah.
Like, some people, like, date the other one, but...
Maybe that's what I heard, like, they were two different religions when they dated. But isn't that against the religion to date someone outside of your religion?
So, I think, if I'm correct, scholars, they have said, that split on this. I think some say a woman is supposed to, a Muslim woman should not... anyone who's not Muslim should not run the house.
Which means it's someone who's not, they're Muslim?
So girls shouldn't. They say men can, but it's very frowned upon. Because like the conversation comes down.
Okay, I have another question for that. So you know how in like Muslim countries, how they what's it called? How they have multiple wives. I know you said that your book is like, or what is it called? The Quran. Like you said, the Quran it says you're supposed to respect women. How is having multiple wives respecting women?
For what? I know not all the reasons, of course, like I said, but I know one reason was because during war, we need to reproduce, so you need to have more wives. Another thing on top of that, when people, I think a lot of people really don't understand, when you're allowed to have 4 wives, you have to take care of each wife equal. You can't have one wife you're treating her. Yeah, respectfully too. You can't have one wife you're treating.
No. Like I know that you're supposed to treat them with respect, but I mean like respectively to their own needs is what I'm trying to say.
Well, you can't have four without them saying it. That's just not how that works. I can't have four wives and one of my wives saying no. Like that's one thing. Like,
no. That's not. No. Like I'm saying respectively, like to their needs, like what they want. You have to like, cause what if you have 4 wives, they're all gonna want different things, right? So you have to respectively like take care of their needs, like respective to them as a person.
Yeah, cool. But
okay,
like I said,
yeah. We're saying the same thing. I'm just putting it in different words. My fault.
Like I'm saying, also like on top of that, like I said, I can't just have 4 wives. I have to be able to take care of them all equally. So if it's like I can only pay for one, I can only afford one. Don't get another one. Can't afford it, that's fine, right? It's like just a situation like that. Just like another thing we also have to do, we have to give our wives I can't pronounce it. It's like ME something like that. It's pretty much money that we have to give them. They can do whatever they want with the money. It's their money. You have to give. Any woman can put it out anything they want to put up. It could be $1 million, like the dude in the Beta Squad Chunks. His wife to do her shit was 300K. Some people believe that 300K. That's up to him to pay. He wants to pay that. That's up to her though. So women have high. That's just what they want. So for their safety, they can use that as money. Like let's say it doesn't work out. And
no. I said it's disrespectful to leak someone's business.
That's
like
yeah.
I wasn't saying
people didn't need to do all that. But like I said, it could be like that, or it could be some girls only ask for cat. It all depends. And I don't. Yeah. So like things like that. So like of course, like you're saying, like I think get the same time you can have for wife and be very. You can be respectful. So, like, maybe a wife wants another woman around, so she has more people to talk to. You know what I mean? Or she can need.
So the women. Hold on, this is gonna sound crazy messed. I don't mean to sound messed up by anything I'm saying. By the way, just for the audience and just for you, like I'm not trying to sound disrespectful. I genuinely have no clue. I was just comparing that. Like, I think religion is something that like you don't need in life, and it shouldn't be forced upon you. It should be something you discover and something you want.
Yeah, that's true.
But in terms of like wives, like so in the women in how do you say it? Islamic? Fuck.
Okay, Juno.
Is it Islamic?
Yeah.
In women in the Islamic like countries and things like that, they understand that like they're cool with that, like they don't have any problems with being multiple wives. Okay.
Yeah, because like that's how you can't have. Like if she says no, it's not extra wife, buddy. I'm just gonna tell you like that. No. You're not having an extra wife. So if they have more.
No, I'm saying that, but like they understand that like if they get with the man, like it's gonna be like that. Like, or can they say like, no, I don't want you to have any more than one wife?
Yeah, she has. That's what I'm saying.
Are they able to do that or no? Okay.
Like
what if she's like the first one and the guy's like, well, I want another wife? Like, if she
no,
can she be like, no, I don't want you to have that?
Yeah,
and then he can't have it?
No, he can't have it.
Oh, okay.
Or they can go the civil way, but like he can't just go behind her back and like otherwise that's cheating.
Yeah.
So like no,
okay,
you can't like if she says no, just no. That's just how it is. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to understand because in like.
Yeah, of course I understand you don't know like too much about it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to.
I don't know about it, and in my mind, like having multiple wives.
I don't want multiple wives.
In my mind, it's almost disrespectful in my eyes.
Yeah, I don't want multiple wives.
When you get a wife, that's supposed to be your one soulmate, like your one love, that one person you're supposed to spend your life with. So in my mind, having multiple wives is like kind of greedy. Like you want multiple wives.
I don't want multiple wives. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything I do, but I'm saying like I don't want one wife. I want to love one woman. That's me. So like I said, some people, like I said, different views from different places. Out here, you don't see
I'm just trying to compare.
So it's like for the most people out here, they don't want multiple wives. They don't want to share their man. That's how it is. Out there, it may be different because they may be like, well, I want to help run the house. I mean, I don't have a problem with another woman. I mean, if he does it the right way, I'm not really against it. Some people don't really care, and that's
okay.
You know?
Another thing with these multiple wife things, I know I'm speaking a lot.
No,
this is probably like really stereotypical and shit like that. But in Islamic countries, is it made out so the wife has to do everything around the house and the guy doesn't do shit?
Partially.
Like, is it kind of like she has to do the dishes, she has to clean, she has to do the laundry, she has to take care of the kids? Like, is it like that or no?
I don't know if it's like 100% has to be like that, but for one, I know if you're a husband, you should help your wife. For one,
that's in my eyes, that's what I think. Like, if you
said,
marry somebody, you're supposed to.
Like I said, morally though, I'm gonna tell you how I think I should be. and I'll go more into the religion side. For me,
Yeah.
I believe I want my wife, yes, but like I think moral Islam, they're not supposed to work per se. They don't have to work. To put it like that. If they don't want to work, they don't have to work. Like that's all people
No,
say.
I understand
That's all
that.
people say.
I think
As a man, if you don't have enough money for it, don't get married right now. You try to get married young, but if you don't have enough money for it, that's fine. Because once you
I
have a
don't
wife,
even think it's like that though.
in Islam or in,
I think it's more so like if you're willing to get married and you know like you guys should. That's what in my mind. Like I think if you're getting married, like that's the person you're trying to come up in the world with.
I feel it.
You're not supposed to be there and then marry because you're there.
No.
Like I feel like if you're getting married, you're supposed to come up with that person.
I get that. And I'm not saying okay, you have to be a billionaire to get married to someone. You can come up with your wife too.
No, I know what you're saying. Like I know what you're saying. I'm just saying like in my mind, like like you said, if you can't afford it, don't do it. But I feel like if you can't afford it, but you really like you guys are locked in, you love each other. Like what can I compare this to? Like Amish people. Do you know what Amish people are?
Yeah, I know what they are.
Yeah, like they don't use technology.
Mhm,
They don't. They use like their hands and stuff. They get married to one person and then that's it.
Yeah, that's what some
There's
Christians
no
do. Like my
Well, yeah.
my-
I'm just trying to get Amish because that's like the most
Yeah, I get it.
isolated form I could find of
like
it.
my favorite teacher at my school. That's how I was asking her about her religion too, because I mean I'm a person who loves to learn. So no matter what religion,
Yeah,
no
I
matter
like
what,
I.
I
This
love
is
to
why
learn different
that's why I'm
people's
asking
point
because
of
I like
views.
to learn shit.
So like I love watching like that's why I would be watching the Jubilees. Like
Oh, I
don't
hate those shits.
I don't use them as
I
like
fucking hate Jubilee.
I don't use them as like okay of course I believe everyone's like this, but I use them as just like a different point of view. Sometimes just like
Yeah.
see how other people may think about certain things. But like I had a teacher like she said like yeah we don't really believe in divorce and like she even said like for she was Christian though but she was like yeah for me and my husband because this back in this one like we always talk. She was like yeah we never was really hanging out without like another person around. We barely hung out and like they went through their parents too. They got married. They've been married ever since. They've been married for a long time. And they said like we don't really
Yeah,
believe
no.
in divorce too much. But like I said,
I was just comparing it to like Amish was like in my mind that was like the most like solid form of evidence that I could think of because you know Amish people they're like
mhm.
they don't use technology, they don't do that kind of stuff. Like it's is Amish its own religion? Do you know that or no?
I don't even know.
I don't
so.
expect you to know that, but I'm just.
No, I don't know.
seeing
I
you
don't
do
think
shit.
so. It's just like that's how they
Or
live.
are they? I think Amish are Mormon.
Maybe. You have heard that,
What
but I don't know.
religion
Maybe not. Maybe I think it's just maybe the lifestyle.
Amish people, because my mom always used to tell me that my ancestors were Amish. It says that Amish are a Christian group, so they're Christian. Amish are Christian. So what you were saying, like Christian people do that?
Yeah,
it's basically Amish because yeah.
But like I said, but even like yeah, Christians too. They just like another fact. They also fast too, but their fasting is they pretty much become I think it's vegetarian. They don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Or meat products either. So like my teacher should normally say eat bread and vegetables when that month comes.
I thought bread was something like you're not supposed to eat like that though, if you're religious. Is that wrong?
No, we
Or is
eat
that
bread.
crazy?
I don't
'Cause
know about them.
when
We
I went
eat
to
bread.
well, no, like
I don't know. I've never heard that before. That's just me.
when I used to go to church, like bread was something that was supposed to be like sacred,
like the cracker and the
like bread and water. No, it wasn't a cracker. It was like an actual piece of bread. Like they baked the bread in the church.
Well,
Like it was fresh
I
baked
think I've seen
bread.
that before. Like
It's
when I
supposed to
went
be
to
sacred. And like when they go around, you eat a piece of bread and you drink a bit, like
yeah,
a little.
when
like,
I was
I would
I
want to say
church
shot
too.
glass, but it wasn't a shot glass.
Yeah, I know
Like,
what you
it
mean.
was
When I
a
was
paper
younger, I went to
glass.
church too, and they had to pass those around every once in a while.
Yeah. So I thought bread was supposed to be like a sacred item because isn't that what like?
I've
I'm
never
gonna
heard
quote
that
this.
from.
I could be completely wrong.
I've never heard that.
Quote
I said-
unquote, like that's what Jesus gave to the people that couldn't eat, like that weren't
Once
able to
listening,
buy
had
food.
time.
That's what he used to give the people that, like bread, and then he turned. I think the water is supposed to
concerned about
represent
Jackie.
his blood or something.
I hope she's okay.
Blood
I could be
water-
completely
you
wrong.
turn water into
I haven't-
wine.
Even through
But
troubling
yeah.
times, Mother always.
Well, yeah, I
found
know that, but
reason
like,
to smile.
I think I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
It's
glad to
been
hear
literally
she
like
hasn't
8 years since
changed.
I've been
Like
to
I said.
church, so I could be completely wrong.
I've never heard that. For me, I've never heard.
But no, that comes down to different religions, though.
Yeah, but I mean, even like when I was part of Christian, or when I went to church stuff, or even like talking to my teacher, I've never heard anyone. I've never heard a Christian ever say, "Oh yeah, we can't eat bread." I've
No,
never heard that
I
person.
wasn't saying that's a thing. No, I wasn't saying that was a thing. I was just asking. Like,
Oh,
I thought bread
that's
was
what I'm
like
saying, though,
bread was like a
I'm
sacred
not
kind
gonna
of
say.
food.
I'm not gonna say it's like I said. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you've heard that somewhere. Or maybe,
I don't know. I'm just
That's
asking.
what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it's wrong because I don't know for a fact. I'm saying is I just never heard that. Like, yeah, they go vegetarian with it. Like, they eat vegetables and shit like that, but no meat. But like, we just don't eat for. But then they also do their fasting I think longer than us. But
So when Ramadan is happening, you can only eat when the sun is down.
you eat from your first prayer. So the first prayer until when the sun goes down. So it's pretty much just the second to last prayer.
I don't know
So
what exactly that
I
means.
can't give you a time per se. Like I can't, like, time varies on the day. The time the sun goes up, time goes
Yeah.
down. But technically, like you said, yeah. But like for us, like if you were to say, yeah, pretty much from the sun up, sundown.
Okay.
But for like, if you were to look at the timing, like Fajr is our first prayer. It's two prayers. You go up and down. That's it. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
You wake up, do it. So you can't eat before them. I mean, you can't eat after that, and then you're supposed to break it at Maghrib. That's the second to last prayer. That's pretty much when the sun goes down, around that time.
Okay.
And then you would do that, and then you just don't eat that whole time. You don't drink water or nothing like that. It's like you're supposed to, like, yeah, like you're not supposed to. You have to do that, and you eat whatever you want after. Of course, no pork, obviously for us. But
No what?
no pork, obviously for us.
Oh, pork. Yeah. Okay.
But
I
then-
think you said porridge or some shit. I was like, what the hell?
But yeah, like normally you're supposed to break your fast with like a date or water. I mean, you're supposed to break it with a date. But water also puts the pot if you don't have it. I hate dates, so I normally just drink water.
Yeah.
But like if you wanted to, I think like it was I forgot what it's called, but it's like I think one of the old prophets he did that, so a lot of people do it. Just like we eat with our right hands and stuff like that.
So when you eat, this is gonna sound also crazy, like disrespectful. I don't mean it that way. You're allowed to use utensils, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's not crazy. Okay.
No one's supposed to use your right
Or
hand.
is that a whole different religion? Is that a whole like different religion that I'm thinking of? Like where you
I've
can't,
never heard that. Like I said, I've
you
never
don't
heard
eat
that. I've never heard that, but maybe that is a religion where they don't eat utensils. I've never.
Because I know in like some places they eat with their hands.
Oh, well,
like because it's
that's just
like
how
your
they
hands
eat,
are
though.
like a tool of God or something like that.
That's, well, like I know a lot of people in Africa who are Muslims do it, but to us, that's not to say it's not like a rule. Like, oh, you can't. But it's like some people just do it because that's just like easier. You know what I mean? Like some people it's how they're raised and from back in the day. Like some people, like when I went to Africa, like my friends, the ones who brought it to their mom, and like some of their family, they would just ball the rice up and chicken or whatever it was in their hands, ball it up and eat it. We don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Right? We don't do that. But yeah, it's not like a religious thing. It's not like, okay, you have to do that. Only thing you're supposed to do is do with your right hand. That's sunnah. That pretty much means like, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it means like, that's what the prophet did. You know what I mean? So it's like, you don't have
So
to.
what happens if you're left-handed though?
Yeah, I can say, you don't have to. It's just a prophet. So it's like a good thing
So
to do.
it's not seen as haram.
If you don't,
That's how you say it, right?
it's not haram.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. If you don't do it, it's not haram. But it's just like, it's a good thing to do it. You're right. Just like I'm saying, like eating a date. You don't have to date. If you don't eat a date, it's not like, oh, your thing is invalid. But it's like more honorable, if I should put it like that, to do it with your eating a date before you break your fast. But like you don't have to, of course. Like if you don't have any dates, it's not like you're gonna be like, oh, I'm going to hell, so I don't have to. But no. You know what I mean?
So for you guys, it's seen as hell, or is it seen as something else?
Like
it's seen as
8
like
levels, 7 or 8 levels of hell, yeah. And like I said, that's why they say don't judge. It's up to Allah. You can be a bad person at certain times, and still maybe get in. It's not like, you know what I mean? We don't really judge. That's also
No, I understand that. Yeah.
So that's the thing I wonder about too when it comes to religion, like about that part. But like I said, we don't judge. I try my best not to judge and talk bad about people. I never talk bad about people like that. I'm being honest. I might throw a smart remark here. I'm not supposed to, right? But I might throw a smart remark there. I might bring up like a situation that happened to me in real life. But most of the time, let's be real, I'm not really out here just saying like, okay, this girl is straight up ugly bitch. I don't like her. It's like, cause what does that do
That's
for
like
me?
me with saying fat hoes.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't really do that to people, especially like if people I know. I don't go by. Like, you're not supposed to talk
I
about
don't
people
do it
know.
out of hate though. I'm doing it more jokingly though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying
But it's
joke.
still fucked up. I
You're not
understand.
supposed to do that either, like, well, because it's like you never know how someone's really gonna take it. I don't think it's
Because
necessarily
I'm not
sin,
like
but like,
I'm not going out of my way to target somebody. I'm just saying in general, like
yeah,
it shouldn't. this is nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I think the fact that, like, as of now, body positivity is being seen as, like, you can be 400 fucking pounds and be seen as beautiful. I don't think that should be the thing. I think it's, like, for your own health and safety, that just should not be right. Like, that's just not right.
But
I
I
know
think a
that
lot
has
of people
nothing to do with religion.
truly don't understand. I think a lot of people don't understand that eating is also can be a mental health thing. Like, some people eat out of stress, or some people eat to make themselves feel better. Just how they eat in certain things, right? I think a lot of people really just don't really pay attention to that factor. Like, that's how some people are. Like, some people eat when they're stressed. Some people eat when they're extremely sad. When they have extreme emotion, right? Like, when I'm irritated.
No, I get that.
But a lot of people really don't understand. That's also a part, like, of mental health. Like any other mental health. Like, some people go smoke when they're, you know what I mean, trying to go do God knows what, anything extra. That's how some people will get that. It's like, oh, my favorite person died, and I just ate myself into a coma. I ate myself into this. So I was thinking,
I understand that, but I think trying to, like, justify being 400 pounds and dying,
that's not
dying is like, we shouldn't justify that because of a mental disorder. You should seek help.
I'll go back to my point earlier. Like, a lot of people are just yes men. Like, they're not gonna tell you you're wrong. So a lot of people, like I said, shoot the messenger. A lot of people just don't know how to accept the messenger. And maybe, like, it's not even direct. Like, maybe like, hey man, I feel like you need some weight. Some people might take it as a threat. Like, well, why are you calling me fat? And they might be like, well, that's why you did this and you did that. It's like, well, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to give you some help. But I think also some people don't know how to deliver.
Okay, so that leads me to another question. In a relationship, do you think it's alright to tell your partner, like, hey, I think you need to lose a little bit of weight? Do you think that's alright? Okay, I get that. I agree.
Like, I don't need people walking up to like, hey, you looking mad fat. You're a fat ass. If you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna go get another girl. Like, that's disrespectful. But you can say respectful ways to say things and disrespectful ways to say things. I think a lot of people also, they say things disrespectful and they be like, oh, they don't know how to take the news. It's like, no, you just said that shit in the most disrespectful way possible. You ain't have to say all that.
Yeah, I think it should be brought up like, hey, I think, like, maybe we should change our eating habits and go work out sometimes.
Yeah, like,
I think that it could be respectable. I was just wondering what your position on that was, because a lot of people say you shouldn't tell that to your wife. That's just supposed to be your love. And like their justification for not being able to say that is that, like, that's the person you love. You should love them however they are. But my rebuttal to that is, and tell me, you can rebuttal what I'm about to say. But my rebuttal is to, you felt like when you fall in love with that person. Obviously, there's gonna be changes, but that doesn't mean I should have to be able, like, I should be stuck with extreme changes when those extreme changes are coming for, like, nothing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I've worded it really poorly. Like, let's say, like, you get with a girl and she's nice, she's fit, she looks good, but a year into the relationship, she gains, like, 40 pounds, she's let herself go, she doesn't try anymore. Like, that's not what I fell in love with, so I shouldn't be able to just not say anything.
Yeah, I feel like
that's my rebuttal to what people say.
Like, yeah, you should be able to say something. But you also, like I said, responded right. Also, need to understand some people's circumstances. Like, someone's family just died. Of course. Yeah, I mean, some people stress eat, like I said. Like, there's certain ways to bring shit up, certain ways not to bring it up. You know what I mean?
No, there's definitely right ways to do it. Okay, now back to lead us back into religion, because this shit's actually interesting. Not that I'm like crazy about religion, but it's interesting to see why you follow it. I know you said this to me one time, that eating too much is against
gluttony.
Yeah. Why is that? Because you're taking too much?
I think pretty sure it is a sin, not 100% in our religion. I'm pretty sure it is one though. I don't want to say nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I'll say shit blows up and then we're create some news like, oh, this dude's spreading misinformation.
Oh, this shit going on YouTube. The TXC podcast, baby.
Like I said, gluttony. Yeah, you're not supposed to. Cause, like, it's like, if you're full, you shouldn't just keep stuffing your face. Gluttony is religion and Christianity too. I'm pretty sure it's one of the 7 deadly. It's even a TV show. It's called one of the 7 deadly sins. You're not supposed to eat too much. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who starve you. So it's like, why are you stuffing your face after you're full? What are you doing? You know what I mean? You're not supposed to do that. Like, I think, like, just like another person might look down upon Islam because some people say they're fat phobic. Some people are fat phobic. They don't like fat people. That's just truthfully, right? Especially with Islam, there's some such people
Yeah,
who don't
but
like
I
it.
don't think people are meant to be fat though.
You're right, but like I said, there's ways of telling people, and there's ways of dealing with people. Like
No, no, no.
Lulu,
I'm not saying
that
like you should tell people fat, like you're ugly, you're fat. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like people that are fat phobic, like they're not. I can see how it's wrong. Like you could be fucking rude about it.
there's
But
people
I
who
think
don't,
that like
who don't
it's
like
because people weren't wired to be fat. Like you're not wired to be fat.
Yeah.
You're not wired to see fat people. Humans are meant to like be sufficient. Their bodies are meant to work on its own, do its own things. Like you know what I'm saying?
And I
And
believe
so I
that
feel
too.
like your brain is developed. Everyone's brain is different. So like something in your brain is clicking like, oh, this is not how humans are supposed to look, so they don't like it.
I'm put this plate in the kitchen real
You
quick.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Hold
Okay,
on.
you're good.
Traveling to Surahasi. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I'm back.
Okay, so you said that overeating is
Yeah, gluten.
like yeah, it's seen as it's seen as haram, right?
Yeah.
I'm using that right?
I'm more really sure. Yeah.
So when you said like you're not allowed to judge people,
At a time.
and when they're,
okay, I
they're eating
looked it
too
up.
much,
It says it's not.
Oh, moons.
it's
You
not.
are
You're
purple.
not. So wait. What is it?
Well,
I
Explain.
can't see what it says. No, gluttony is not considered a sin in Islam, but it is highly discouraged.
I am a medic.
So it's not just like
Okay,
right,
so
but
it's not seen
you
as a
shouldn't do
sin,
it.
but you shouldn't do
It
it.
says like the Quran states, eat or drink, but do not be excessive. For indeed, how does not he does not love those who are excessive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
Initial flashpoint.
Yeah. So
maximum
I was wrong.
speed.
Okay, so that shuts down my whole argument, not argument, but whole thing I was gonna say.
But yeah, it's just disencouraged.
Because I know you said you're not supposed to judge people, but you also said it's not disencouraged to overeat. But you said like you don't know what people. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is you said like you don't know what that person mentally is going through. Like it could be a mental disorder. In the religion of what is the religion called exactly?
Islam.
Islamic?
Islam.
Yeah, Islam.
Yeah.
Is it? Are there exceptions to people's mental like disabilities in the religion, or
What do you mean?
Apologies. You were in my flight path.
like let's say like you said, like the eating disorder. Like, is there an exception to that if that
mean-
person has a disorder?
Like I said,
Or
it's
no?
discouraged, right? A lot of people are gonna. You shouldn't. Like if you're, I mean, of course, if you're eating, like I said, that's what we say. You don't judge. You never know. Like, so, like I told you earlier, like some women never has they may not get a job because of this. You may be fat because of this. That's only for a lot of them, not for us. That's not a goal. So, like I said, like you may be fat for that. And like I said, it's not a sin. It's just disrespect, right? Let's say what is it? It's still not a person for that.
Okay, so I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's
So,
like,
so basically, if that person has a disorder, like like an eating disorder, we're just using that as an example, you're not allowed to like judge them.
we're not supposed to judge anyone. Not supposed to talk bad about people, but you're not supposed to talk about people really behind their back.
But your religion, well, no, even I agree with that, and I'm not like religious. I agree that you shouldn't talk about people wrong.
Overtime.
But like I said, it's just
I think-
you eat what you don't need, right?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta delete this motherfucker.
I will achieve it next time.
Alright.
Right.
I'm thinking like I'm trying to put it into words. So if that person has a disorder in the eyes of
Just like
your God,
Just like that.
yeah, in the eyes of your God,
Next flashpoint. Temple.
they're okay.
That's my
Or-
point. I was
or what
trying to
is
say.
it?
We don't judge because we
Like
don't know.
he gets to judge.
Yeah, it's
Like
only
he
for-
gets to judge
only
if they're
for-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But not,
Yeah,
of course, not that that person probably is gonna be okay. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm not the one who's gonna. I'm not the one who chooses things. You know what I mean?
So you just like it's not even up to you to even say like or even have the slightest say in it.
Yeah, we don't say it.
Okay.
We don't say that. That's all I like to say. You shouldn't judge. You shouldn't like not supposed to expose people to sin either. Or even
No, I see what you're
and they say like if you talk about the ones that are yours, those cannot be forgiven per se.
Are you allowed to judge yourself in your religion or no?
I mean, you ain't sure yourself to be better,
Okay.
but like at the same time, like I also said, like I can't. I'm not like you're not supposed to be exposing your own sins. You know what I mean? Like you said, like a lot, like the one sins you do. Like, let's say you think you smoke, no one knows. You shouldn't go around.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go around telling people because like sins like that cannot be forgiven per se. I think I'm
So you're not supposed to boast about your sins.
Yes, you're not supposed to tell people. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Just like that's what people said. When you get married, you're not supposed to know about people's past.
You're not supposed to what?
You're not really supposed to know too much about the past. But if they're sinning, it's none of your
Oh, the
business.
past in the relationship.
Yes, I say it's none of your business. Like Allah forgive him, or per se. Right. And he's like, it's only for him to judge. So it's out of your head. It's none of your business. Right?
Oh, I'm dead. Damn it.
He's like, Allah
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm sort of understanding. A lot of the things you're saying, like in your religion, is things that like me as a non-religious person do like morally.
Yeah, like I said before, I did a lot of these things more like just by myself too. But that's my point when you're saying you do these morally, not everyone. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to like re-go to the facts so the audience knows that like I'm not trying to like
Yeah, I see what
disagree
you're
with or debate your culture. I'm just trying to compare the like what having good role models can do for you and what church can do or not church but religion.
Yeah, religion.
My bad. I didn't mean to say church.
No, you're good. But that's like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say though. Like, even with, like you said, good role models, but not everyone has. You know
That's what I'm saying,
It's-
and
I was
that's
like,
why I'm trying to like compare it. Like, if you don't have a good role model, maybe church or not church, maybe religion is the way to go.
But even with the also,
If you don't have a good role model.
Say that, right? Like,
Yeah.
like back to my point about saying, you decide what's good and what's bad. So what you might think is a bad role model, maybe it's somebody else. And if, like some people don't believe in violence, you should never hit nobody back. Some people do.
Yeah.
So like, if you go around telling people, like I would never go around telling people how to live their life, but if you go to someone else's house and you tell them to sit there and come and fight back, your parents may like be like, I don't like that because in our house we don't fight that. We don't get back at you. You know what I mean? Whereas some people it's like someone touches you or someone even says something to you wrong, you fuck them up. Right? So like I said,
I don't agree with that.
but that's my point. You see what I mean? But some people, that's
No, I completely understand what you're saying. Like some people's like views are different than others. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
saying-
like, stating like my point so people know
no.
where I'm
I
at.
get what you're saying, but I'm saying like when we like your point when you're saying, well, a good role model can make a good point of you, right? So the thing I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is the word good and bad are completely up to whatever you want them to be. So you're saying a good role model
Exactly.
can change your life, but at the same time, who are you to say what's the good and what's the bad role model?
Yeah.
You know
I
my
see
point?
what you're saying.
So that's why I'm saying like I think religion is a pretty good thing. But at the same time, it gives you your moral. Not all of them, but it gives you a pretty baseline. Like, you know what I mean?
Our pace.
Versus,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just gonna listen
just-
to whatever I've learned.
This is gonna sound like I'm rephrasing to make my statement sound better.
No, I get what
But
you're saying, though.
it's not in my. That's not what I'm trying to do at all.
Addressing your
I was trying more so to say like in my eyes what a good role model can do for like
Yeah,
has
it can
done for
do
me
really
and
good.
has morally showed me
Yeah, I believe that.
because it's in my eyes like of course I think my parents are amazing role models.
Of course.
Like look at they've taught me to be who I am today. They've taught me to do the things I've done today. They've taught me to be who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm trying to say is like what they've taught me to do over just being really good parents is what religion has taught you to do. That's what I'm just trying to say. I'm not trying to like say like you need good role models.
Well,
in
for
your
me,
church.
I
I'm
got
just trying to
some
say
role
like
models.
it's crazy how comparison like how crazy close it is to like what you do and what I do and not even being like the same boat. Like
Yeah, I get what you're saying, though.
you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
But yeah.
I just as me personally I just can't get behind religion.
I thought this is what you can't
Because-
I say I don't think it's for everybody.
I can't put my faith into something that there's no backing to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, some have sides, but like, at the bottom line of it, you need that. That's the thing. There's like there's scientific points in the book, but at the end of the day,
No, yeah, like you were saying though, like I understand that.
like you're gonna need faith because you can't, you're not seeing. You know what I mean?
No, I have faith. I don't want people to think I don't have faith. Like, I believe in a higher power. I have faith in like higher power. I've prayed.
But you just don't.
One thing about me though. No, it's not. I won't do any religion at all. I just believe in a higher power. I think religion is. It will never be for me personally. Not that I have any disrespect towards religion. As long as you don't force your religion onto me, I have no problems with your religion. I think that's a big problem that I've seen a lot lately, or not a lot lately, but a lot in this society is that like people online and people in person, they try to like force the religion onto people, and I don't think that's the way it should be. Like I said, I think religion is something you should seek out if you want it and discover and learn about.
Yeah,
I'm not disagreeing with religion at all. I think it for sure helps people change the course of their lives and do things that are better for them. I'm just saying, like, I personally can't get behind it because I believe in a higher power. I prayed. The thing about me is I don't pray very often because I feel like my life is good. I don't need to be hurt. Like, I don't need to ask for anything more. So I don't want to take from other people who gotta ask, you know? Like, why would I, why would I pray asking for, like, more when I already have everything I need?
For me?
There's people out there who pray, like, when they need it. Like, why would I take away their prayer for my prayer? That's what
for one, like I said, I pray to pray. I don't normally ask for anything. Just don't know the words, but I normally just pray because I'm supposed to. And I don't ask for nothing. But like I said, the idea of taking this from somebody else, it's not really that gonna happen. Like, you can't take someone else's blessing. That's just not gonna happen.
No. I'm not saying you can, but in my eyes, I have everything I need.
Yeah.
There's nothing I need to ask for. Like, there's nothing I need to speak to God about or speak to, like, any of that.
Yeah,
about.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so I don't pray very often because there's not much I need. Like, God has already blessed me with an amazing family. He's blessed me with amazing experiences. Like, I don't need to keep, like, asking him, like, hey, can you keep doing all of this?
I don't like people who only come to God to only ask you too. I don't like people.
Yeah.
I don't like people do. But like I said, I just pray because I need to.
And when I do pray, I'm gonna be honest, the only times I've actually, like, prayed is for other people.
I pray for other things sometimes. So I feel
like that's the only time I've truly prayed because I don't
pray for myself.
Now,
like
people
that.
may be like, people probably think like my life is terrible and shit, but I'm truly actually blessed. Like, I'm really blessed in a lot of aspects of my life. So I don't pray. Like, I don't need to. He's already gifted me everything. Like, so like I feel like when I do pray, I pray for others because, like, why not? Like, that's the only time you should really pray is to pray for people who don't have the same blessings as you.
I think I got 2 times. Yes,
Not the only time.
But yeah,
I should rephrase that.
Like I said, there is people who have bad situations. Like, I mean, they gotta pray. Actually, that's just that. But yeah, I mean, I don't pray for myself often. I don't really pray for myself ever. Really, I don't need to. I have a good life. Only I can pray for, like, okay, maybe I get accepted into this, or please give me the strength to do this, or something like that. That's what some people pray for.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
understand those prayers.
I don't be like, give me $1 million. That's absurd to me. I don't do things like that. You know what I mean? I don't
Is that seen as frowned upon in religion?
To ask? I mean,
in your religion, I should say. To ask for, like, to over ask, I should say, in prayer.
I don't know, because it's not like I'm walking around telling everyone my stuff, you know what I mean? So,
well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't say it anywhere in the Quran.
I've never heard that. I can't, no, I've never heard that. I'll say I've never heard that.
Okay.
I'll say
I was just asking. I genuinely have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, you're fine. I'm just saying, like, I've never heard that, so I'm not gonna sit here, but yeah, I'm just gonna say I never heard it. It could be true, could not be true. I just never heard that from anybody. Say, like, oh, you asking for too much.
Yeah.
But
I'm just wondering because, like
last time I remember we prayed at the mosque, we were praying for people in Gaza, or we're praying or someone's like, "Can we pray for this brother? He's in the hospital, he's really sick. Make sure to put him in your dua. That's your prayers." So do that. And then,
See, they do that in well, the church I went to, which is a Mormon church. They do that too.
yeah,
So I see how that's kind of like
yeah, like pray for him.
other
hope he gets
religions
better.
pray for each other, like other people.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a kind of a thing around all religions. I see.
Yeah, things like that. I mean, we pray for other religions.
Like I said, I haven't went to church in a long time, and when I did go to church, I was a badass little kid, bro. So I have tried my hardest in life to make up for all the shit I did when I was a badass little kid.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. Like I do everything I can to be the best human I can. Like
Yeah,
I
same
help
here,
people, I
same
do
here.
shit, I do whatever I can. Like, cause I've truly been I was
Same.
not a good person when
Well,
I
I
was
don't say
younger.
the word,
Like,
but
really,
I've
I
done some
wasn't.
things I wish I didn't do. Good. But I mean, yeah.
Well, I've never done like anything crazy, but I've definitely
Alright.
done some things that I regret.
Listen, I've done crazy shit. I've done a whole bunch of bullshit. I wish I could have done better, but I can't go back in time. So the only thing I can do now is just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just try to
Put my
make
head
up
straight.
for it. Like I don't
Do what I need to
like
do.
I'm not even like fearing like going to hell, but it's just as a person, like I feel like I need to make up for it in
Yeah,
society.
I always do my best no matter what. But even before religion, it's like I still don't need to be a dickhead for people for no reason. Like, be the best person
Yeah,
you
that's
can.
what I'm trying to get better at. Is just like there's no reason to get angry for no reason these days.
Yeah,
It just does nothing for you.
So actually, that's what I've been doing. Just try to stay locked in, handle my business, do what I need to do in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel that. I was just the whole purpose of this was I was just trying to see how religion has impacted you compared to like how no religion has impacted me. I was just trying to see where it
For
could
me,
lead somebody.
well, I mean, like I said, I've had most of my.
Oh no, like
before.
not you in particular, but like
Yeah.
like the experience of religion is what I was trying to like get at.
Yeah, like I said before, for me personally, I've believed that like, I've done most of the things before I was even religious. So like for me, it's like I don't, you know what I mean? I didn't even book the time I could smoke
Yeah.
this thing. I never did that stuff. So things like that, yeah. How do I put this as my picture?
So because this all came about when we were talking about like people cheating and like how there's a lack of morals and lack of role models. So that's why I was just trying to show how like
Good role model, yeah, they could do good for you in life, obviously.
role models can be amazing for you. I don't think it's necessarily just role models. I think it's a strong family foundation, a strong like blood foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
Like you can definitely find a role model in someone that's not your blood, but like I think it all starts with a strong family.
Yeah, I feel like it's better if it's your family. But some people don't have the fortunate life for having
Yeah,
a
that's
good
what I'm
family.
saying. Like unfortunately, the pandemic in this society, there's a lot of single parent households. And a lot of parents that don't actually like care about the good for their kid, like
That's a lot
want
of
them
people
to
have too
succeed
many
in life.
kids
They
too.
don't care. Yeah, they can't spread the thoughts and love evenly around the kids.
Oh, I could do the best person I can be.
We must accelerate.
MW podcast, man. What's next on the chalking board? What have we talked about so far? Religion, cheaters, and what, abortions? What's next?
What do you think
else?
about? What do you think about post? Like, as society, do you think the less people are they like
Hold on,
less
say
of
that
them?
Say that again?
Do they like less of porn stars and shit like that?
Can you really do this? No.
I don't think less of them,
Never die for a price.
but I definitely think it's not right. I definitely think like if you as a female in today's society, if your first thought when you turn 18 is to become a porn star or do OnlyFans, I think there's definitely something that should be like looked at in you or about you. You see what I'm
I
saying?
can understand what you mean.
Because that's like The crazy, like, you turn 18 and your only thoughts are OnlyFans and porn.
Well, for me, for like saying like that, I feel like for one, I feel like everyone should be sex differently, right? Like you know what I mean, sex
Yeah.
may be sacred, showing your body, yada yada, sacred. Whereas in someone who does porn, it's like, I mean, it's just their body. I mean, that's another way to look at it. It's just their body. It's not like they're not committing war crimes. It's just their body. It's all. It's just showing you their body. Like it's not that.
Well, I don't think less of them. I just think that it shouldn't be that way in today's society, where the first thing you think about is doing
Well,
OnlyFans and porn.
I understand that, but I can see why someone would think that. Because it's like, for one, let's say like this. For one, like let's say, like, someone made how much, like 60 million, 50 million off. Well, that was one person, but you get the point. It's like
Exactly.
it's
That's the bad part, is people are making a lot of money from it. So that's why young girls are like, or not young girls, young women are like, this is what I need to do to get money and be successful.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just kind of crazy. And
it
as
also
someone who
pay
is
off.
like,
It's easy.
I'm gonna be completely honest, as someone who's addicted to sex, not sex, but like porn and sex. I am addicted to sex and porn. It's very, it's not good mentally.
It's not good for you. No, I would say I don't think it's not that good for you.
I am
But like
So
I said,
I think that
but there's
today,
also
in
a
today's
market
society,
for it.
everyone wanting it.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
market
that's what I'm
for it.
saying. I think the market for it, and that everyone's doing it, is really ruining a lot of people in society.
I believe that. But like I said,
Because like I said, as someone who's been addicted to porn since like I was like fucking 10, like it's seriously an addiction. I'm not even lying to you. It's an addiction. I literally hurt my ex so many times because I couldn't stop watching porn.
for that.
Like I just couldn't. Like I was addicted to seeing women naked. I was addicted. I still am, unfortunately. But like I think that such a large market for it is like, it's really ruining not only young men but young women.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any other goals in life other than to show their body on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, cause like, I mean, I can make a living off this. Why not? Like I said, though, I think it was
You're running out of time.
depending on. I think porn can be okay. It's not religious here to say random person. I think it can be if you do it on a healthy amount. And I can see why people do porn, because at the end of the day, it's like, to some people, like I said, sex is sacred. To some people, it's like, I'm just showing you a piece of flesh. It's like, who cares if you see me naked? To them, it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's all about who you are, the person, I believe.
Well, I know it doesn't. I know what you're saying, but to disagree with that, like, I think that it's like, even if it is like that, it definitely wasn't as much as that way as it is today. I think it has definitely increased in the way that women's bodies are seen. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like, how much?
Like women are definitely more sexualized today than they were like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I do think that. I think that it's like first because of porn, and I think that it is partially because also like women do get like BBLs and shit like that. I do think in that sense that.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on BBLs? And
I don't give it any. I really don't give it plastic surgery mostly,
And, like,
unless it's life threatening. That's just my. I don't really believe in.
so you don't agree with it? You don't agree with like cosmetic surgeries?
No, not really.
I don't agree with it either. I was just trying to see where you're at.
No, I don't
Because
think-
it's a big thing.
I like natural.
That
That's
go-
my
that
thing.
goes
like,
with,
I love my exes. Like she never. I don't like really like makeup either. That's me though.
Yeah.
I don't really. I don't
I don't mind
wouldn't
makeup.
say like.
I think there's a limit on makeup. But I don't mind makeup. And I think women don't do makeup to be like slutty. I think they do it because it's more of like, I want to say like a hobby almost.
For some people, I would say some people. I think
Like,
if I could sit up.
I'm saying for like the girls that wear it just to like, that aren't trying to be slutty. As someone who's been in a relationship and I've been with a female for so long, like I can say like, they're not doing it to be a slut or be like a whore. They're just doing it because they like doing it. They think it looks good.
For me, when I think of it, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, someone's doing it with female, they want to be whore. Some people also wear it because they don't like how they naturally look, so they need to make it make them more comfortable. Like I've had a girl tell me that. I was like, why do you wear makeup? Because I just don't feel comfortable without it.
Yeah,
So-
no, see, I get that. I don't think makeup's a bad thing. I think the fact that overusing makeup is a bad thing, but I don't think makeup itself is a bad thing.
For me personally, I think morally it is, but at the same time, I don't feel like a girl who uses it. Okay, you're a stud, you're a whore, but I mean, like, if you want to use it, right? I just preferably like.
No,
I'm
I'm not saying that
they're.
they're whores when they use makeup. I'm saying that like girls that use makeup with the intentions of going out, like they put so much on, they have the intentions of going out to have like to be a whore. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
see
saying?
what you mean.
It's different from the girl that wears everyday makeup, where it's like a light blush, a light like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just light makeup. It's an everyday makeup. Like it looks good. They wear it. They want like if you got a girl and she wears everyday makeup, instead of saying you look good without your makeup, say your makeup looks good today. I promise you. Like they're not doing it because they're trying to be seen by everybody. They're just doing it because they want to look good for you personally. Is what I learned.
Like I said, that's
after
like
being in a
that
long-term
can be for some
relationship.
people. But like I said, for me personally,
Yeah.
I feel like I like my wife without wearing makeup. I like her just to be natural. I like natural. That's just me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody. Some people, right? Some people wear it because they don't feel comfortable with themselves. Some people just wear it because they like to wear makeup. Some people wear it because they like to do makeup. It's fun to them. Each their own. I'm just saying, me personally,
Yeah.
I would prefer my woman to just like to be natural, just like necessarily wearing makeup too much.
No, I agree with that. But I think there's a hard emphasis, like this goes back to being like sexualizing women. Like I think there's a hard emphasis where a lot of men they kind of like they tell women like, hey, I don't like you wearing makeup. Like but then when the girl doesn't wear makeup, they're like, you don't even try for me anymore.
I don't
You
do
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I've never done that.
Like when men do that, I think it really messes with like women's minds, and they're like, well, what am I supposed to do then? And so they end up like it ends up messing them up mentally because they don't know what to do.
That's true.
So I think that makeup, like an everyday light makeup, it's cute. I like it. It's cool. But when you start doing all the heavy shit and like you start looking crazy, you're doing it with the intentions of like going out and you know like seeking other men's attention. It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel it. Yeah, like I said, this is me personally. I like mine's natural. But yeah, I don't agree.
Like
with
I like
pictures
the light
like that.
makeup.
I don't agree with pictures like that. I feel like, of course, this is like life threatening. Okay, yeah, of course. But I feel like,
Like,
it's just
yeah, for cosmetic surgeries, I don't agree with that. But
like they could be like some people like if you have like a nose, they can make it way harder to breathe. That's like okay, yeah, something like that, it's fine. But like if you're just doing it so you feel, you know what I mean, more appealing. But I don't believe in that. I feel like
that's what I
feel like
was
you should-
that's what I was
you should
getting at.
believe in
Like
your natural beauty. I think everyone's beautiful in their own way for the most part. I feel like you should believe in
I
your
think that's a
natural
big problem with today. Is like women are so hypersexualized that they compare themselves to other women that are seen as like sexual idols.
beauty.
That it becomes so much that young women and like things like that, they feel like they have to compete with those women that are like doing OnlyFans and that men are praising for like being quote unquote sexy as hell.
Plus like rapping videos too. That helps those things that help too. I think it's partially men. I think it's partially yourself because it is partially on you to have your own self-confidence. But at the same time, yes, there is women are I feel like a lot over sexualized. It's like people are trying to say that
Good morning,
what's
Mrs.
her
Payne.
name?
Even though it's nighttime,
Northwest.
but good morning.
Her costume was too sexy, or and children like all she was in was in a dress. Like are you serious right now? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Like, what
I think that is crazy.
right now? Like, she's literally in a dress. She's a piano. Like, what is she supposed to wear? She's wearing a dress.
That goes with like the hypersexualized. Everyone's brains these days is so hypersexualized that they think everything is sexual. Like, and I'm not saying they think that like the little kid is sexual, but like into their mind, that dress is something sexual, even though it's just a dress.
Simple dress. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's so wrong with. And it's not only men.
It's not only men, but
it's women too. Women are like they go crazy and they think like I have to compete and put my body online. Like, and I think it's a big problem because like I don't think women should feel the need. Like I said, you know I have a high respect for women. I don't.
Because like, if you get cheated on with someone who has like this fat ass, and it's like, oh, I don't have that. That costs you something.
Yeah, you start thinking of your own self, and it gets to a point where it's like, well, like I have to compete with this, and they start doing things that they shouldn't do.
I believe that. Yeah, but sexualized people do over sexualize people nowadays. That's what's
I
crazy.
think
I was
it's
like,
definitely
if I'm wearing a dress,
over-sexualized.
like, I mean, the dress looks perfectly fine. I'm like, I'm like, well, what do you guys think? I don't
Even
see what you guys think.
even with me, this is gonna sound crazy, but even with me, like even though I have a addiction to like sex and stuff like that, I don't see things as like sexual like that. Like I don't always sexualize things. Like there's a time and a place for it, I feel like. But I feel like it's getting so normalized for that time and place to be in the open and in the public every day 24/7 that I think it's really like, I think that's the problem, that it's becoming so normalized to sexualize everything.
I will help you.
And I think that goes back to our point about cheating. I think because everything goes back to being so normalized about like sex and everything, that people are just having sex.
Yeah.
They're not actually looking to be with somebody, they're just looking to have sex.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people do that.
I will achieve it.
I mean, like me personally,
You
I
guys are
need
going
that. I
alright,
want to
but you're
have.
okay,
I
your
don't
English
be
is
having
alright.
sex. That's
I
me though.
understand it.
But I think in today's society, yeah, a lot of people just start just looking to fuck somebody and get on with their life.
Exactly. I don't think anybody's looking for love anymore. It's only lust they're trying to find.
Increase our
And I think
pace.
that's a big
I
problem
think
with society.
partially that is
Because,
too because everyone can't trust the next person. So it's like I may want love, but I can't trust if you're gonna give me love. So I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to, you know what I mean, find love.
but that's
I'm
because
a cheater.
but that leads back, yeah, that leads back to the thought of everybody's cheating because it's so normalized to only have sex.
Yeah.
So that leaves you with that doubt in mind that you're ever gonna find that love.
That's why I just don't date. That's my cutoff for it. The only time I would never date someone most times never whoever cheat. That's just my opinion. Like if they cheated and they're like above the age of like 16, I probably just wouldn't. For like right now, I probably wouldn't be with you. Cause like I hate when people try to tell me like even girls that tell me, well, I wouldn't cheat on you, but it's like no shit. You're not gonna sit here and tell me you're gonna cheat on me. Like that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like,
wouldn't believe the way
you
lie.
telling me you're not gonna cheat on me is not necessarily gonna just make me, oh, you're not gonna cheat on me? Okay, perfect. Like, you probably didn't tell the
Yeah.
last person or the person you cheated on before you weren't gonna do it wrong. Right? So
I was
it's
gonna
like,
go into an example that happened to me, but like I said, I have nothing but respect for my ex-girlfriend. I think she's absolutely wonderful, and I will never hate her. But I think that like when you tell people like when you cheat on somebody with another person, like let's say like me, I got cheated on. I got cheated on with another guy. She cheated on me thinking that other guy was gonna be together with her, so she cheated on me thinking she was gonna get a better relationship there. Let me stop because I don't want to put her business out there. Basically, somebody cheats on somebody else thinking they're gonna get better there. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
that
just
can
out of
happen.
lust. But when that doesn't end up happening, then the cycle just keeps continuing. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they just keep going from on and on, thinking like, because let's be
think
honest,
people
men say what women want to hear so they can have sex with them,
yeah. So
and it leads
it's
women
people
on
do that, yeah.
to keep like to keep cheating because the men is like constantly like, hey, you look gorgeous, all of this, and then as soon as they have sex, the man no longer pays attention to the chick, and the chick's like, well, now the chick is mentally screwed and
For
fucked
me-
up, and she just keeps going on to the next guy who keeps saying nice things about her.
I mean, when it comes down to those things like that, I even tell my homegirl, she be telling me about her, man. I think for one, you lose them how you get them. I feel like one thing we should teach people, especially if you're talking to someone who knows you have a boyfriend and they still want to talk to you, that relationship probably not gonna last. To be honest with you, one of you is gonna end up cheating on each other.
Yeah.
That's just the number one factor. To be honest with people. And on top of that, I was gonna say something. I think also people need to understand. People tend to take people's past. Like when we're not talking about religion, we're just talking about known people. You need to take people's past into consideration. Like my homegirl told me, this dude had 8 bodies before he got with me. I'm like, yeah, and he's only like 16. That should be some type of sign to you. Like, of course, he could have been having
that
sex
leads me
at a young age, but at the same time, let's say he started at 16, that's 8 bodies. I mean, let's say he started at 15 or 14, right? Say hypothetically, right? That's 8 bodies within 2 years. That's 8 failed people.
That's 4 people a year.
Yeah, I think people need to
That's
take
one person every 3 months.
Yeah, I think people need to start taking like people's past. Like, I don't think you should always judge everyone by their past. Like, okay, if someone does something, of course, they don't have to be the worst person in the world. But you need to take it with like a grain of salt. You need to take it into consideration. You know what I mean? Like, someone who robbed the bank or
like-
someone who robbed somebody or robbed their grandma, they're probably not the nicest person. Doesn't mean they can't change
No.
sooner or later in life. But at the same time, it's like, take that with a grain of salt. You shouldn't leave him alone with your jewelry. Like, just keep it. You know what I mean? Keep in mind that he did rob somebody. You get my point?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. It's for me, like,
I'll find my own path.
you know, like who I am. I don't
Think you can keep
like. I think cheating is absolutely just disrespectful, and it's not a good thing at all. And I personally would never cheat.
Can't
But
chase
it's
the
just
world by
like,
following all the
I don't
rules.
understand how people like cheat and then think like, oh, it's okay now. I cheated. I'm not gonna ever do it again. So you cheated just to change after you cheated?
Some people, you gotta remember, like,
Like
some
that,
people are just
you know
happy in the moment.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it shouldn't be so normalized to just cheat and then move on and be like, well, I did it. It was an accident. Like I understand if you're younger and it's young love. Like it was young love. It was mistakes. Things were going bad. Like I understand it, but it shouldn't be like, oh, okay, I ruined his mental state and now I'm fine. I'm never gonna do it again. Like that's messed up. Like just like what?
Like I said, that's another thing that comes down to that holding people accountable. Most people aren't gonna hold people accountable. So it's like, you could do that and then just launch that, because like, that's what people think, like, what everyone does. So it's like, and it's like the point where everyone's cheating. It's like, if everyone's doing it, it's more normal. Like, more people are gonna be normal with it, because like that's how normal things work. Normal thing that's weird is that's not normally done. So if a lot of people are cheating, it's like, yeah, I cheated. I mean, I'm talking about my life. Like, it's like some ghost people knowing it can truly, ghosting people can truly affect someone, especially if they really loved you. It's like,
No, I'm telling you, ghosting people and cheating on people leads people to kill themselves.
yeah, I've been ghosted before. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. You know what I mean? I'm not Mr. Player.
I haven't, so I don't know what
I'll
it
be
is,
honest, like,
but
I'm not Mr. Player, but I feel like.
But you know how messed up the situation with me was, to the point where I'm not gonna lie, I was contemplating ending it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my family had just moved away. I came here thinking like I'm gonna build my relationship, like, you know, and I get cheated on, I get broken up with. So now not only do I not have my family here, but I'm cheated on, and I'm not knowing like what's wrong with me, like why would you cheat on me type of thing. So it's kind of like I think like the fact that it's so normalized when it can cause so much damage is just absolutely ridiculous.
I think that's crazy too. Like me, my sister, like, I love her, my sister. She also has the same views as me. She thinks that cheating is good, yada yada yada. But like I said, it's come down to people not holding people accountable. It's like people cheat on people and other people they don't say nothing about it, out of the fact that, like I said, a lot of people don't know how to not shoot the messenger, and a lot of people hate being told by wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think it's just really messed up, man.
yeah, it's a fucking thing to do.
I hate cheating. Like,
yeah.
bro, I'm like, now I'm just starting to talk about myself, but it fucked me up so bad, and it still has me fucked up. Like, love is such a crazy thing. Like, no matter how, like, with how much I loved her, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I still think about her when I wake up in the morning. Like, I still think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still get the thought about her in the morning. Like, I had so much love that when I leave my house, I don't even want to look women in the eye, because I feel like if I did and something happened, like, I would be betraying that woman because I still think about my ex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
Like, I think it's and that's the crazy part about love, because she made a mistake, and that mistake really messed me up.
Like a gentle rain.
But I still think about her, and I still see her in this like light of perfectness, like, you know, like she's an angel just coming down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I still see her like that because love is so strong. It's such a crazy emotion. Yeah, it's a crazy emotion. Like, it'll make you do crazy things. It'll make you feel crazy ways. That it's like, it's so crazy that people,
I see an enemy.
like, with such a strong emotion, people will go and just take it and use it for granted.
That's true.
Like, I just think that's absolutely insane, because with it being such a strong emotion and it being able to cause so many problems and cause so much good, people confusing that with something that's just sex, it's like you must have truly never had that feeling of love. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's for it. Also, like, you have to keep in mind, it goes down to maturity. A lot of people just can't have those conversations. And then, like I said, also normalizing, like, I don't know, you're not holding nobody accountable, so it's like, it's a lot easier to do something wrong when no one's gonna tell you you're wrong. When you got someone sitting in your ear telling you it's wrong, it's like, alright, if I gotta hear about it, I might not do it. You know what I mean? And that doesn't stop everybody. It's not gonna stop everyone, of course. But I'm saying like some people are like, I don't want to hear it. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna do like if I've seen a trash man before, I'll just take it out. I don't want to hear it from my mom. Trash to go out,
Yeah.
I'll take it out. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? So hearing it, but a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people don't like the messenger, and some people just don't want to lose their friends. It's like it's easier because at the end of the day, you don't even know this other person you're trying to defend. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
cheated on him. I don't know him, and I may lose you because you don't know how to act, and you don't know how to take someone trying to help you out or tell you good news. So it's like I don't want to lose
That's
this
the
friend.
thing. Like,
For
even
somebody I don't
cheating,
know.
like cheating is never acceptable. It's not acceptable. I will chalk it up to when you're young and you're in love and things happen. You make mistakes. Your hormones are through the roof. You don't know like what's happening. I think that like if someone like I'm gonna be honest. When me and my ex, 3 years, we ended up taking a break. She apparently was not messing with somebody, but she was getting closer to somebody while we were on that break. Then she came back to me and distanced herself from that person, trying to fix our relationship. But it just didn't work out. So she went and pursued that. The only thing that's not what I think people should normalize is just saying like, hey, it's not working. There's somebody else I'm going to pursue. I think that's
Like I
what
said,
people
now
should normalize instead of just cheating.
Like
Yeah.
I said, especially
And I
like
asked
some
that.
people.
Hmm? The crazy part is when we started our relationship when I was like 14. I said the first thing I said to her before we got together was, if you're going to cheat, just break up with me. And look at it, she just did the opposite. It was like, it's crazy. And I remember that as soon as she said like, hey, like the reason we're not together is because of this. And I was like, well, you broke the promise you promised to me 3 years ago. Like, that's crazy. Like, I truly, and I've never told anyone this but her, but when we were getting together, I had severe commitment issues. I did. I every time, like, I would think about the future with her during that time when I had commitment issues, my stomach would turn and I feel like I was about to throw up. But once I stepped back and seen like how amazing she was and how much she could like impact my life like positively, it became that feeling. It became love. I'm gonna be honest. It became love. Like I felt that like, damn, this is what I want with my life. So it's so crazy to me. Like I'm thinking maybe people don't even know what love feels like, and that's why it's so easy for them to cheat. Because love is so strong. I think love is probably the strongest feeling possible. So the fact that people just go back and just disregard it for lust is crazy to me. It's like you must have never experienced love.